So, your twin flame may be married or just in a relationship, but specifically married, and it seems like a real predicament. Guys, I'm just going to be real with you on this one today. Here's the thing. What we're talking about in this video today is, no doubt, outcomes. You're wondering why you met this person and they're fucking married, or maybe you're married, whatever. Why? Why would you put this in front of me, right? Well, again, I'm just going to be honest and very real with you today. Let's talk about this from the standpoint of my twin flame coaching students. Now, I've coached over 6,000 twin flame coaching students, and I've got a lot of students that are with their twin, right? There's people on my YouTube channel, students of mine, who have made guest appearances on this YouTube channel who are married to their twin flame. But here's the thing. There are people that are not with their twin flame. Now, the question of, well, what if my twin flame could get a divorce and then we could be together? All right. Well, you want to know if twin flames are meant to be together and if that's supposed to happen and if that's a thing and how can I make that happen? How can I do that, right? How can I get my twin flame to be with me? How can I get them to be unmarried, I suppose, right? And the thing is, guys, if you focus on the outcome, that's never going to happen in the first place. It's never going to happen. You have to let go of the outcome. See, here's the thing. The soul is not concerned with outcomes. Remember, you and your twin flame are the same soul. Everybody on the internet has a different idea about what to do about your twin flame. But the one thing everybody agrees on is what twin flames are, which is that it's one soul in two bodies. Everybody says it. But then everybody's going to tell you a different thing about what to do about twin flames. How can that be? If we're clear about what twin flames are, what's the problem? I'm just saying. Guys, your soul could care less about outcomes. All it wants is for you to expand your consciousness. That's what this is all about. That's why you went through the very painful dark night of the soul, also known as ego death. Okay? Again, I've coached over 6,000 twin flame students, more than anybody else. I'm the world's #1 twin flame coach. And I'm here to let you know that if you let the person go and embrace the expansion of consciousness that's taking place, no matter what you do, they're going to stop rejecting you, whether they're married or not. That will happen. They're going to want to talk to you. Now, what happens after that? Well, guys, again, you got to let go of the outcome. See, here's the thing. The soul, again, you and your twin flame are the same soul. This is all about the soul, guys. It doesn't matter what you think you want, your mind, the ego. It's very arrogant. It's fixated on an outcome, and it says it has to be this way. And then it definitely doesn't help that the whole entire internet is telling you that, oh yeah, twin flames are supposed to be together, and it's romantic, and it's wonderful. Yeah, we're going to talk about that too, guys. The internet is wrong, guys. And I don't care if that sounds mean or harsh or, stuck up, or, you can throw mud at me if you want. I'm just going to say it, guys. The internet has got it all wrong. This is not what people say it is. Your twin flame is a simultaneous incarnation of your soul. Your soul wants spiritual expansion, nothing else. It could care less about a romantic relationship or whether or not multiple incarnations of its self end up together. It doesn't care. guys. You're just going to have to let that one go. And here's the thing. When you let that one go, you do drastically increase the chances that you and your twin flame will be together. Now, I'm just going to tell you from the statistical standpoint, as the world's leading twin flame coach, right? Over 6,000 twin flame coaching students. So let me tell you something. I don't know how many people who, when they met their twin flame was married, who end up with their twin flame still. So their twin flame is married and then their twin flame gets a divorce and they end up together. I don't know how many, guys. I've never asked, but I'll tell you what, the number isn't 0. The number is not 0, okay? I've personally talked to these people. I don't remember how many there were. 6,000 students, guys, that's a lot of people to keep track of. I know that it's not 0, but I'll tell you what, it's also not very many. And here's the thing. Everybody else whose twin flame was married when they met them, and then that never changed, they kind of just decided, I don't care. They don't care anymore. And then other students, they end up getting married to their twin flame. Guys, I'm not God, okay? You can throw stones at me if you want. You can project all of your fears onto me and, Kurt, well, you said, no, we're not going to be doing that. If you come at me with, well, you said, I'm going to correct you right off the bat, guys. Because what I said was, the purpose of meeting your twin flame is not for you to be with them. That can happen. But I don't have any control over that. I'm not God, dude. If you got a problem with this, go talk to God. I'm not the one that invented all this shit. Okay? This is your spiritual awakening. And again, the paradox about this whole thing is if you don't let the outcome go, you're never going to find out anyway. The couple of students that I know of who did marry their twin flame, and their twin flame was married when they met, and then their twin flame got a divorce, and then they ended up together, right? You know how they got there? They let it go. They let go of the outcome. Guys, it's the only way. It's a paradox. To the mind, it's a paradox, because the mind is clear that you are completely letting go of the outcome all the way. Like, I don't care if it ever happens. Maybe it'll never happen. I don't care. And I'm moving on. And then it just kind of happened. So it's kind of like you're not going to find out until you get there. That's the only way, guys. The soul is non-duality. It could care less about outcomes. It lives beyond time. It's not looking to the future, the past. It's always here now. It's like Eckhart Tolle's book, The Power of Now. Being present, stillness, right? That's the energy of the soul, guys. So what if your twin flame is married? So what? Guys, you're going to have to let that one go. I didn't make the rules, okay? If you want to be mad, fine. Click off, click dislike, whatever. I don't care. Do you want the truth? Or do you want comforting lies? What do you want? Do you want the truth or do you want comforting lies? Guys, the only thing that you can do is detach from this person and move on and embrace the expansion of consciousness that's taking off for you right now. That's the only thing that you can do. And then you're going to find out what happens. Now, the last thing I need to talk with you about is what it is like to be with them, your twin flame, if you guys end up together. Because here's the thing. It isn't pleasure and it isn't pain. It's neither of those. And it's not boring either. See, the mind is going to try to come in there and judge and say, oh, well, that's boring, that's bad, right? The mind is always going to try to take over control here. And what I'm telling you is it's neither of those. It's not emotional. There's a saying, before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. Guys, this is not a romantic connection. I know it was like that at the beginning, but that's why they ran away. It's non-duality, guys. The soul, spiritualism, is non-duality. It's consciousness. It's not emotional. It's not pleasure. It's not pain. It's just isness. It's like you are by yourself, but your twin flame is there with you physically. But it's like you're by yourself. It's not pleasure. It's not pain. And by the way, if you're one of the people that doesn't end up with your twin flame, you can manifest an amazing soulmate who absolutely knocks your socks off. And you can have an emotional connection with them. And I just got to say, well, isn't that what you wanted in the first place? An amazing emotional connection with somebody. That's what you wanted in the first place. And your spiritual awakening is what allows you to manifest that magnificently, like a master manifester. Guys, get on this journey right. Have a great rest of your week. I will see you next time.